Dream FM. That's how we do it.
The news that concerns you.
This is Dream 92.5 News.
Good morning and welcome to Dream FM News at 10. My name is Alex Obodo. The Enugu State Government has approved the immediate constitution of an ad hoc expert medical advisory committee on the urgent and effective measures for the de-escalation of COVID-19 pandemic in the state. The governor of the state, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, approved the constitution of the committee following the recommendation of the Enugu State chapter of the Nigeria Medical Association, NMA. In a statement by the secretary to the state government, Simon Otuanya, the committee will engage the leaders of various religious groups, market associations, labor unions, and other relevant stakeholders in the state and recommend effective measures for this purpose. Meanwhile, our government house correspondent Nnamdi Ono reports that the 12-man committee has a consultant cardiologist and professor of medicine, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, Enugu, Dr. Emmanuel Ejim, as chairman, among others. Ebonyi State Governor David Umahi has directed the immediate sealing of a private hospital in the state, which had allegedly treated a dead COVID-19 patient. Umahi issued the directive in a statement signed by his special assistant to media, Francis Nweze, on Monday after a courtesy visit by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control team at the new government lodge. The governor, who also ordered the prosecution of the facility's management, added that COVID-19 reports in the state should now be made daily. He announced plans to build 2 new testing centers at Onitsha and Ishielu council areas in order to make testing of suspected cases easier and faster across the state. In Imo State, the local government community policing has been inaugurated with His Royal Highness Emmanuel Okeke as the chairman. Speaking during the inauguration at the Ezimo Palace on Monday, the special advisor to Governor Hope Uzodinma on Security, Dan Okoro, thanked the governor for choosing the royal fathers to man community policing in their local government areas. Other traditional rulers inaugurated as principal officers are SS David Osuagu, Thomas Obiefle, and Godi Okeke as deputy chairman for Owerri Zone, Olu Zone, and Okigwe Zone, respectively, among others. Also, the chairman, the Nkwere local government area, and the traditional ruler of Ishiala Umudi in Nkwere local government area, His Royal Highness Eze Udenkwo, said all the rulers would be briefed on the importance of the community policing so as to ensure a smooth takeoff of the assignments. Benue State Governor Samuel Otom has inaugurated the new local government chairman. Otom, during the inauguration on Monday, noted the rising crime rate in some parts of the state, which has affected the development and peace in the state. He urged the chairman to concentrate on giving the electorate quality service and advised them to work together as a team. And the Nigeria Governors Forum NGF has announced plans to hold its 11th teleconference on Wednesday to review the grievances of the Nigeria Association of Resident Doctors, NERD. This, according to the statement issued on Monday by the head media and public affairs of the forum, Abdulrazak Bello Barkindo, in Abuja. NERD had on Sunday announced the suspension of its 2 weeks industrial action after a meeting with the executives of the association. Bello Barkindo said the meeting is expected to be joined by all the 36 governors of the federation at 2 p.m., adding that other critical health issues will be discussed, such as updates on the COVID-19 pandemic and strategic plan by the Health Minister, Osage Ehanire. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 says the guidelines for the lifting of the ban on interstate travels are being reviewed. National Coordinator of the Task Force, Sani Aliyu, while speaking during its daily press briefing in Abuja on Monday, explained that the borders will be opened when the bus terminals in the country have COVID-19 preventive measures in place. PTF Chairman Bas Mustafa, however, announced that the federal government would decide on its lockdown policies, including the ban on interstate movements, next week, as the guidelines submitted by the Minister of State for Transport, Bemi Shola Saraki, is being reviewed. Aliyu expressed worry over lack of compliance with safety protocols and urged states to increase the rate of their COVID-19 testing and as well make wearing of masks in public mandatory. On the foreign scene, Somalia's lower house of parliament has passed a legislation which now gives women 30% of seats in both parliamentary chambers. This comes after complaints of women being underrepresented in the country in politics. The lower house has a total of 274 seats, while the upper house has 54 seats. But some male aspirants who had hoped to win a seat in the upcoming elections have rejected the new legislation, saying people should have the right to choose whatever candidate they want, and called it a violation of rights. Still on the foreign scene, Ireland health authorities have announced plans to launch its controversial coronavirus contact tracing app, which is based on Apple and Google technology. The move has been criticized as people are worried about the technology, its accuracy in the current state, as well as false alerts. Researchers have also questioned whether the software should be rolled out in its current state. But the nation's health service executive says it will submit a memo to government this week and subject it to approval, and would launch its COVID-19 tracker app shortly after. In entertainment, 2019 box office hit Sugar Rush, produced by director Jade Osiberu, will now join the increasing list of Nollywood titles acquired by United States streaming giant Netflix. Director of the comedy film Kayode Kasum made the announcement in his Instagram page on Monday. Recall that the 2019